So the Camry is crashed. We got a new daily driver. I've been wanting to show it, but I kind of needed more content to make. I didn't want to just make a video that was like, yo, I got a new car. I'm gonna start putting it all back together. Alright, so today I got some bad news. I got a blown head gasket. And so today we're going to take off that intake manifold and just simplify it. Some of the coolant hoses and vacuum hoses and the EGR. I'm just going to go over it and explain it like as if you've never done this before, and just to kind of help everyone else out, or at least to entertain you somewhat. So I took off a bunch of these extra lines right here that were going all this mess of shit under the throttle body, and I just left the idle air control valve. I took this wire brush to it, started cleaning it up a little bit, and it looks a lot nicer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just spend the extra 10 minutes, whatever, 20 minutes it takes to just clean it, just so it looks, you know, because I didn't think it would look this much better. Look at the inside of these. You can't see them as well. It's so good. Alright, time to start putting it all back together. I got this gasket off this throttle plate. Man, this thing is damn near impossible unless you have one of these razor scrapers. But got the gasket here. So I believe that's it for the lower portion. Just JB weld that, plug that up, maybe the starter body in the front. We got these two hoses. That goes to the fuel pressure regulator, and this goes to the brake booster. Alright, I guess it's time to get started with the upper half. Alright, here's the upper intake manifold. We have these four pieces that connect right here to the PVC. We're going to take that off, and then we have this swirl control valve with these little butterflies in there. We're going to go ahead and take that off, and then we're going to plug it over here, clean the mating surfaces up, and then we are going to clean this out right here, and see if we can get a bolt through there and just make sure everything is good. So we'll get started now. Get this going. Clean up this upper half. My phone was dead earlier, and I kind of just wanted to get started on here because I can only work on cars on the weekends. So I didn't really record myself taking off the intake manifold, but it's really just like 10 bolts through here. So it's not hard. You'll be able to figure it out. I'm not even gonna lie, some of these OEM gaskets from Nissan are pretty good. I mean, this thing's on there. I'm not too worried if anything drops in there because we're gonna clean out the runners either way. But, you know, the least I can get in there, the better, of course. Huh? Alright, hold on.
Alright, you'll see all these, they just started breaking and crumbling in my hand. I mean, it's fine, they've been there 30 years.
Later, so let me explain a little bit what I did. We'll start off with the lower manifold. I tap this. I'm gonna leave this little cap here because that might be a good vacuum source. I took everything off except the idle air control valve and then this cold start, not sure what it's called, but make sure if you're going to tap it that you take off that throttle body, because you don't want to tap it, get shavings in there, and then it gets into your motor, and then you know you got big problems. So we'll scoot this to the side. So for the upper portion of the intake manifold, you have like these little flapper valves. It's called like a swirl control valve. I took these off, and you can essentially just either weld these, or you can tap it and plug it, or you can JB weld it. It's up to you. It was just easier for me to tap it. I tried to get somebody to weld. I tried to get a few people to weld it, and I guess people just post ads on Facebook Marketplace for no reason because nobody really trying to weld. Once you take that off, you're gonna have this right here. I went and tapped that, but it didn't really come out the best. So what I did was I just JB welded it just to be sure. And then there is this piece right here this right here, it goes to the throttle body. So I just JB welded that shut. So pretty simple. Oh, I forgot the EGR. You can make a blockout plate and get the one from eBay, whatever. But I just JB welded it because it was just quicker, and I was kind of upset. So I just kind of wanted to get things done. So let me show you something. Alright, so you got a hole right here on your block, and this looks like it goes to the heater core back here. There's the old loopy doop. I JB welded it shut because I'm not going to use it. That's going to get tightened in a minute. And then this right here, I cut the little elbow off of it. It's like a little 90-degree elbow. I cut it off and I just JB welded it to kind of act as a block off plate. This right here is your positive crankcase ventilation. This does not get blocked. This needs to be sent to a catch can along with this, or you can run this to atmosphere. It's your call, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get like a really cheap catch can, and then I clean this up a little bit. The EGR tube that was running through the back, we went ahead and just took that off as well. Pretty much after you did that, you can put your intake manifold back on, but I still got to take off my head, so I didn't put it back on. So we got a new daily driver. I've been wanting to show it, but I kind of needed more content to make. I didn't want to just make a video that was like, yo, I got a new car. So here it is though. Boom, 1999 Lexus GS 300. So this is a new Lexus GS 300. I bought it for like 3,000 bucks. It's got 152,000 miles, so pretty low mileage for what year it was made. You know, the car's 24 years old at this point. But it's got like one code for like an oxygen sensor, which it's nothing. I could change the oxygen sensor out in like 30 minutes, less than that. But yeah. If you guys like this content, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. I know it's annoying when people say it, but when I did say it, I had a bunch of people subscribe, and then if I don't say it, nobody does subscribe. But if you do, it'll help out the channel. If not, if you like this content, if not, just don't watch it, and the algorithm will take me away from you forever. So